made it in the bathroom. Look at this, you guys. Oh, they fell out of the floor. Can you see? I don't know if you can even see. Oh no! They opened, you guys. You're kidding me.
Let's get started.
Here we go again. You know what that means, right? Last night at midnight, I started dry fasting again. This time, I'm doing better this time. I'm going to do a rolling. I think it's 72 hours, right? So 3 days, probably maybe a little more because I started at midnight last night and I plan on going until midnight, Thursday night at midnight, so that I'm off on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So I have like a long weekend off to replenish and refeed, and then just midweek do dry fasting. In my brain, that seems like there's not much going on midweek, and so I don't have to worry as much about saying no to everybody. I can just kind of hide out and do my thing, you know? So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Come on. Is this super spooky looking or what? I had to sneak back out. It's midnight. It's after midnight. And so at midnight, it was the end of my first full day of dry fasting. And I wanted to do a little update, but I forgot. And now everybody's in bed. It's after midnight, and I'm hiding in the living room. And I tried to use a regular white light, and I about died. So now I'm just using a red light, and I'm freaking myself out. Because what if something falls off the wall or something weird? I will freak the crap out. Y'all will see me screaming and I'm just teasing. That's not gonna happen. But Sean makes me watch too many of them scary movies. So now I don't want to sit out here with my face all red. Okay, I'm here at Weight Watchers. I just started my dry fast, and I hate to go in there and weigh in too light because water weight is so heavy. And so like I have on like a tank top and another shirt and a sweatshirt and sweatpants and I'm crazy, and I think I might have already showed you, but if I didn't, I actually have a bag of BBs in my bra. Guys, and my Weight Watchers leader sometimes watches these videos, so I'm gonna be in trouble. But I just thought I would share so you would know that I don't want to weigh in light and then drink water and it all come right back and then I'm sad and depressed. So it's just a little wiggle room, you know. I'm a train wreck. I know, but at least I video it so you guys can see the train wreck. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and weigh in. I'll let you know what happened. Shoes, sweatpants. My BBs are slipping, you guys. Just made it in the bathroom. Look at this, you guys. Oh, they fell out of the floor. Can you see? I don't know if you can even see. Oh no! They opened, you guys. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. This is not happening. Oh my gosh, I gotta pick these up before people come in here and die. Holy, how am I gonna explain that? Oh, you guys. This is the worst thing ever. Please don't let anybody come in, Lord. How am I gonna explain? I dropped BBs all over the floor. I'm desperately picking them up before somebody comes in and falls. You guys. I'm the only person in the world this could happen to. Sorry, I can't show you, but I'm legitimately digging BBs off the ground. Okay, I think I got most of them. Guys, I'm on the floor in the bathroom. Look at this. I don't know if you can see BBs rolled everywhere. You're okay. I just dropped something, had to pick it up.
I know how.
can't go. My son's
Okay, I'm super paranoid. I don't want anybody to slip and fall. So I gotta make sure they didn't roll anywhere. All clear. No babies on the floor.
If you have your water bottle with you, check. You climb that step. You achieve that goal, whether you drink it or not. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okie dokie. I was down 1.8 pounds, which is good because I had extra clothes and BBs on because I hope I don't want to be up when I gain the water weight back, I just want to lose fat, not be down a bunch of empty water weight. So we'll see how it all balances out in the end. Trying not to. I went in there the last time I dry fasted and I was down 10 pounds. They were like, what did you do? I was like, oh, I can't make that mistake again. So I wore my heavy clothes and wore my shoes and everything. And then I kind of panicked because she was like, when I was weighing in, she said, be still. And I was like, oh no, it's like I'm cutting it too close. I told her, I said, wait, I said, can I take one shoe off? She's like, yeah, right. I was fine. I was down 1.8, but I guess it just seemed funny. She was like, yeah, just balance on the scale. Oh, the crazy things we do, you guys. My friend Ruth told me last week her thing that has helped her the most was not putting a bunch of little steps that made her not do it. Like when she got home from work, she just walked around the block in what she was wearing in her regular shoes. Instead of saying, I got to go put on tennis shoes and put on a special outfit. So that might help some people too, because it really helped me. I mean, let's face it, I'm not running a marathon, okay? I can do it in flip-flops. I just need to do the steps and get myself back to where I was last year, stair climbing and but inclining the treadmill to the highest, and doing all the weight training and everything extra. I got to get back there. I got to quit pouting and being mad at myself for quitting and start up again. So, okay guys, I'm back from Weight Watchers and I literally just found myself walking through the house. They were on the table and I went to go put them away and I was saying, double bag your BBs for your bra. I'm just saying, if you're trying to weigh yourself down for Weight Watchers and you decide to try and use BBs, please double bag them. Because you do not want to be scrambling around trying to pick up BBs. Just sitting out here getting my vitamin D levels up. I set my phone for 16 minutes. That way I figure it gives me a minute to get set up in the chair and I'll get 15 minutes of sunshine. So try to get some vitamin D and my feet are in the grass, so get some grounding at the same time. Okay, couple seconds. It will be the end of my second full day. I started at midnight, now it's almost midnight, and I will be moving on to day 3, which I'm already ready to be done. There it is. Finally. I did it. 2 days. I ended my 3-day fast at midnight with like some broth soup and then went to sleep and woke up this morning and kind of been careful with veggies and everything. But, keto brownie with Lily's chocolate chips and Lily's peanut butter chips. Maybe I'll put a picture in for you guys. And some coffee. But I've been off the fast for a while now, since midnight last night. So Probably not the best way to end a fast. But I feel fine. And it was only 3 days. It wasn't a big one. So a lot of people say after just 3 days, because it's so short, it's not a huge, you know, you just go kind of slow, which, I mean, you know, that's slow, right? I have a ladies meeting this morning, so I ordered a Publix fruit tray to try and keep myself 0 points and stuff. Got my fruit tray, strawberries, low carb, and 0 points.
Mine isn't special. You're doing a salad too?
Yeah, because there was only one other brew.
So my thought was that if I kind of stay lower carb, lowish carb, and still do my Weight Watchers app, so I'm still tracking the points on the rolling dry fast. So the days I eat, I'm replenishing, but I'm still doing fruits and veggies, and I'm going to focus on potassium and magnesium and all the things that you need to replenish from the dry fast. So we'll see how that works out. Right now, I think green beans with chopsticks will slow me down. So good. Just right here, right?
Yep.
All right, Sunday. Everything's good. I'm still eating clean. We got a Mojo rotisserie chicken. I forgot to take a picture, you guys. I'm super sorry. That's what's left. I tore it up. Me and Sean split it, and then I tore up the extras to put in the freezer. Threw the ice water away. All done.
Out of Indian Grave Gap.
Starting 3-day, 10/24.
That's Cherry Mountain.
So today is Tuesday, my first day of dry fasting again for this week, and everything's fine. I seem to be noticing it more today than I usually do on the first day. I don't know if that's because it's the second week I've rolled it, but I'm just sitting out here in the beautiful sunshine, listening to the birds. So gorgeous. It's kind of boring when there's nothing to do, like you can't eat or drink. So I've worked on YouTube all day today. I worked on one of my truck camping videos for most of the day, and just chilling now on the porch. Sorry I got no makeup on, guys. I had plenty of time. I just didn't. Going to Weight Watchers. I don't have no BBs in my bra this week, you guys. But instead I in my pockets. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, 2 pairs, 2 pockets. It's my second day of my dry fast, and so I don't want to like just weigh in with all water weight gone. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Because then next time I'm not dehydrated or whatever from the dry fast, I'll be up a bunch of water weight, and that will be depressing. I'm crazy. I'm just crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just how it is. I think I liked them better in my bra because now they're pulling my pants down. Just saying. Okay, I just got out of class at Weight Watchers, which is a part of my dry fasting thing. I mean, they don't know it because they would completely freak out. They do not recommend dry fasting. They are all about drinking your water and healthy and all that stuff. So they're not, I'm not saying that you should do Weight Watchers and dry fast. I'm saying that on my journey on Weight Watchers, I got stuck, and I just decided that something's going to change. I know. I mean, I'm not going out and eating like burgers, y'all. I mean, I'm just tired of treading water and just eating right, and still not losing any weight. I want to lose the weight, you know. So my ways are a little drastic sometimes, I'll admit that. But anyways, works for me. That's my journey. And maybe someday I'll be a Weight Watchers coach, and people can come back and find these videos and hear all about me putting BBs in my bra. Okay, that's just weird, right? In my defense, it was a sports bra, and I didn't know that walking the BBs were so heavy that they would start shimmying down. I noticed that this time on my, this is the second week, I noticed right away my eyes got drier, my mouth, my lips, everything got drier. My nose was even dry. And I'm not sure if that's just because it's winter in Florida, so there's no humidity, and I'm used to humidity, or if it's because the first dry fast 3 days, then off for 4 days was not quite enough to balance everything out before I'm going right back into another 3 days. So I'm not sure, but I feel a lot better. Like, I just love how I feel while I'm dry fasting. I'm gonna have to find a happy medium when I'm all done with all this. When I'm done with my experimenting. I think I'm just not one of those people that can drink 8 glasses of water. I think that's too much. It makes me feel sick. I feel toxic. It's just gross. I constantly feel like I'm drowning. I hate that feeling. I like dry fasting much better. So I know there's got to be a happy medium. I'll just back it down to a glass or 2 or whatever. Gotta figure it out. Got me a little dizzy just jumping up so quick. But I am hanging on for dear life. I looked at my last video. It was 10:24, I think, when I started. So I still have an hour and something to go. At least it's not midnight. I thought it was midnight, but I forgot. Sean started fasting with me, so we started earlier. So an hour and, I don't know, like an hour and 14 minutes left to go, I think. It's killing me. I want to go eat something now.
And it's like $10 for pork chops and gravy and eggs.
You can tell
toast. And,
it's the end of my fast because
chicken fried steak.
I'm having a hard time listening to this man talking about country fried steak.
Each meal. It was really worth.
I just
it
have
was
a few
worth
minutes
it.
more.
You feel good.
Oh,
Come back.
come on,
It's
clock,
cheap.
let's go. You're making me laugh. Nathan, stop it. I can't wait. It's 10:24, and I mean, at 10:24, I'm done. It's my 3-day, second week of 3-day rolling 72s. So I'm done with my 3rd day at 10:24, and I can't even wait. Like, I already have my drink made. Look, oops, wrong one. There it is. I have some hydrating drink made, and I already have some broth going. I want some broth. And I'm thoroughly disgusted, you guys. I'm thoroughly disgusted. Because I'm really just down, I don't even know if it's 2 pounds difference from what I was last week. There's no way. I mean, there is a way. I mean, I lost my hat and I have thick sweatpants on, but that shouldn't weigh that much. I can't remember what I was wearing. I can't remember what I was wearing last week when I weighed. If I had on full clothes or, I'm not sure. But anyways, I'll probably do it again next week and the next week. And so we'll see how it pans out. At the end though, yay! Cherry drink and a salad. And you can hear the Instapot degassing, whatever you want to call that. So this morning for my first refeeding day, I had that bowl of broth last night and some salad, but this morning I had another bowl of that broth, and for breakfast I had all kinds of veggies in it, just soft cooked in the Instapot, and then I ate a chicken breast for lunch, and now I'm snacking on a keto brownie. It's tiny, it's just tiny. Got the Lily's chocolate and peanut butter chips on it. Ooh. This was after the concert last night. I'm definitely still in ketosis somewhere. Huh. That's so cool because I had vodka and Diet Pepsi, and I just ordered I got the meat off the buffet and the veggies and nothing else. And then later in the night I ordered celery with a side of blue cheese, and we just dipped the celery in a little bit of blue cheese. And it didn't affect it at all. I'm definitely still in ketosis. It's pretty dark somewhere in here. Huh? I'm so excited. Anyways, so you open this and put your round meat in there, which is this right here. Weight Watchers. And then this is the keto sandwich thins. I'm just gonna use mustard. So easy, huh? Plus I'm having a salad. You could put sliced onion or whatever you want on your sandwich, but I just did mustard because I'm having peppers and onions and stuff like that all in my salad. So this is more like the crouton. A keto crouton. It's taken a long time for me to forgive myself for quitting. But I'm back at it. Let's do this. Gotta do it this time. Gotta get back there. Get some liver and onion cooked up. My last day before my dry fast starts again tomorrow. Okay. All right. This week I'm gonna start at 5:30. This is a Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 5:30. Boom. Starting my 3-day dry fast. 3rd week in a row. So that's where we're at. Guess where I am? I just got out of Weight Watchers meeting and I'm sitting in the truck so I can update you guys. I'm still on my first day of my dry fast. This is the 3rd week. I'm still doing the first day until 5:30. I started at 5:30 last night. Usually I start on a Monday night at midnight, but my sister texted and asked me to go shopping, and I didn't want to be like, no, I can't go to breakfast. So I waited and started at 5:30. So 5:30 on Tuesday, which was nice because everything was regular for Wednesday morning. I didn't have to weigh myself down with BBs. No BB Wednesday, woohoo! So it was just a regular Weight Watchers weigh-in, which was great. I was still down a pound, point something. I'm literally like an ounce away from my 40-pound mark. So I'm just saying 40 pounds now because I can. I'm so glad I found dry fasting. And you really can't talk about that to anybody because everybody just gets so offended by the thought of not drinking all your 8 glasses of water a day that it just immediately puts people in freak out mode. And you really can't talk to people when they're in freak out mode. So anyways, if you're on this channel and you know about dry fasting, then you know what I mean. You've had to deal with freak out mode, you know. So, but I just feel so much better when I'm not overly, you know, drowning in my own self, you know. I feel like that's a thing. But so we're on week 3, day 1, almost done at 5:30. It's not even close. So still on day 1, but feeling good already because I can see a gradual progress taking place, and that is such a relief after being stuck. You know, I hate to be stuck. I hate to see anybody else stuck. I mean, if you're making an effort, you should see some results. That's my opinion. Let me get back again. Okay, what day is this, guys? This is the 3rd week in a row, and I just finished my 2nd full day at 5:30. So I started 5:30 on Tuesday to Wednesday. Today's Thursday at 5:30. So I finished at 5:30. Well, actually, I'm hiding on the porch now while they're eating supper because it smells so good in the house. So I'm just hiding on the porch with you guys till the air clears out of there. Just wanted to let everybody know that 3rd week is going great. I for the first time today, I actually could see it when I walked by the mirror. It made me stop just for a second. I know I have a long way to go, and I shouldn't tell anybody that, but man, like, you know how you get that little flutter of hope in your heart? Like, oh, like this security camera, you know, it just bothers me so bad to see myself go out on that security camera. And today I was like, I mean, you know, it's getting better. I was just so thankful and excited. And I'm on day 3. It's definitely one of those two. That's my ketones. I don't know if I've showed you that before, you guys. So you can check it. Check your ketones. See how far into ketosis you are. I was just in the floor right here exercising because I have plenty of energy. And I jumped up. I paused the video and jumped up real quick to check this menu to see if they had any vegetarian options for when we get on trail. And I had to catch myself right here. I felt that weird feeling like you're gonna pass out, so I just immediately sat down because Sean said it's not the passing out that'll hurt you, it's the crashing your head on something. So I'm sitting down for just a minute and it was fine. It wasn't even 2 seconds. It was just a I forget I'm fasting thing and I jump up too quick. Especially when it's only been 3 days and I end in a couple hours. It's 1:20, so I'm done at 5:30. That'll be the end of my 3rd week, 3-day. And I feel so good. I don't actually want to start eating again and drinking and get that weird bloated feeling. So I'm going to try and, I don't know, stay low carb or just not overdo much. And then until I start back up. 5:28. So 2 minutes. So I put some water in my wine glass. I'm going to put some mineral drops and some of the doctors talk about putting a half a teaspoon of baking soda to replenish your sodium. So I'll probably do 2 drops of that. And I don't know if I'll do a whole half teaspoon. Well, I guess that is. No, that's a quarter. I'll do a quarter. It doesn't seem like it'll taste very good. Ooh, I'm slopping it. I feel like I'm brushing my teeth with it. It's usually gritty, so it says to sip it slowly. So I'm gonna do that. Yay! Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness, I almost ruined it. It's 5:29. I still have a minute. I'll come back. Okie dokie. It's time. All right. Now we can take a drink. It is 5:30. Yeah, it is. Ooh, that does not. Ugh. That doesn't taste near as good as my wild cherry zing buy things do. But anyways, I'm going to replenish my sodium. I'll probably eat an avocado for some potassium and magnesium. I'll actually go weigh. Actually, I'm going to go weigh on the scale right now. I'll be right back. Ooh. Let me go do that. Okay, so I went and weighed way down. But I know some of that's water, so I'm just gonna keep plugging along. I've got one more rolling 72 coming up, and then I'll total up the actual fat loss, not just the water loss, because I know that's a thing. People that are interested in the weight. I'm interested in the weight loss, and I know that's a controversial subject with dry fasting. So, anyways, we'll see you in a few minutes, I guess, for the next week. Saturday, refeeding day. I made myself a salad with some avocado in it for potassium and magnesium. It's got red peppers, yellow peppers, and onions, and an avocado, and a piece of grilled chicken. And I just did a lemon. I squeezed a lemon for a dressing. So, it's great. Cilantro. Sunday, so it's not as busy. That's good. 2 calories is 2 calories. Oh, 3. My alarm just went off. And I just finished my pineapple orange drink in time. 7 o'clock. I'm starting my 4th week of my 3-day dry fast. So 7 o'clock on, today is Monday. Oh, I just missed a little step. Orange pineapple Welch's. If you haven't tried it, oh, it's so good. I need to do an update because I forgot. It is this past the first, so I'm on the 2nd day because I started at 5:30 yesterday. So 5:30 today was the finish of the first day. So tomorrow is Wednesday. I have to go to Weight Watchers. And because I've already been dry fasting for a little while, I'm going to have to figure out have to get my BBs. I don't want to do that. It's so much work to weigh myself down with BBs. But if I don't, I know they're going to be like, yay, you lost, all this weight, and it's just water, which will come right back on. And I don't want next Wednesday to be sad when this experiment is over with. So I got to figure that one out. I'll keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll show you in the morning. We'll see how the BBs goes. Okay, I'm in the ladies' bathroom. I just weighed in, and yes, I was still down a pound. Yay! I kind of scared myself because I wore my hat and my glasses and a shirt and a tank top and all this heavy stuff. And I did the... Wait, that's not it. And then I wore big, heavy, chunky shoes. And I was still down a pound, so hopefully that's obviously a real pound of fat that I'm down. And I won't be back up it from the weight from the water. So, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to get my 40-pound charm today, I think. I'll show you. Bye. Okay, I'm back in the car. And look what I got. Yay! Laura, 40. Woohoo! I waited to open it with you guys, and I'm dying to know. Like, I just stared at the thing, and I want to know what color it is. I'm so excited. Let's look at it together. Oh, yes! Pink! I'm so excited. Pink. That's my favorite color. Yay, you guys. That couldn't be more happier. Okay. So that's what happens. My dry fasting and Weight Watchers worlds are colliding. I literally had to have BBs in my pockets to get my 40 pounds down. That's so weird. I told him it's like an alligator wrestling match. And I refuse to not win. So there you go. My stubborn is going to come in handy because I'm going to lose the weight. And even if you go back and watch my first video, we were doing some YouTube saving some videos last night. Ooh, I mean, like, man, I'm embarrassed that I made y'all watch me. But that's why I did it though, because I knew I needed to put an end. If you're starting out, if you're just starting out, take some video of yourself, not just a photo, like get some video of you walking around. Because if you go back and look at, like, I think it's like that 2nd week, I was so sad because like the first week I lost like 4 pounds, and then the 2nd week I stayed the exact same. And I'm standing there in the kitchen and you can see the 40 pounds on me. And I was just sitting in the class thinking about, imagine 40 pounds, 4 10-pound bags of sugar sitting on trying to hold that. That's just such a game changer. If you can only lose 40 pounds, such a big deal to get that off your knees, I mean, I'm going to keep going because I still have more to lose. But I think today's the day to start for sure for anybody that's on the fence wondering. Definitely do something, even if it's just Weight Watchers. You don't have to dry fast, or if it's dry fasting to help you get off your plateaus of Weight Watchers, which is what I'm doing. Weight Watchers doesn't know, but I'm using dry fasting as a way to bump the plateau off because I'm done with the 0.4. So, and it's worked, so I'm down to my next 10. Yay! Super excited. And it's pink. Yay! Golden hour. It's 7 o'clock. And I'm officially done with day 2 in the very last week. So 4th week, 2nd day of my rolling 72-hour dry fast. I've been doing 3 days of fasting, 4 days of refeed, 3 days of fasting, and this is the 4th and tomorrow. So actually right now I'm on the final day. Woohoo! This one's been a challenge. Not because it's hard, because it's easy to fast for 3 days. That's not hard. But mostly because you lose the weight, but then you rehydrate, so you watch the numbers go back up. And then you lose the weight and feel really good, but then you watch the numbers go back up. So it's more of a mind game than I thought it would be. But anyways, I just thought I'd try it for a month because you never know. Something might work with someone else's metabolism better than mine, but I'm determined to find what works for mine. So I'll just keep you guys posted tomorrow. Let you know how it turns out. Bye. Getting close, you guys. I got 6 minutes, so I'm gonna weigh myself and get the numbers for a total at the end. There it is, 7 o'clock. I'm done with my 4th week. Yay, I made it. And Sean's out there grilling. Nathan's in here with the air fryer going with Parmesan potato wedges. Any thoughts of going longer just went right out my brain. Okay guys, I'm back from Weight Watchers and I wanted to do a total, just a comprehensive overview of the whole thing, how I felt about it, and am I gonna stop? Because I really enjoyed the results. If you're someone who does not have a lot of weight to lose, you could probably lose weight just by eating vegetables and doing Weight Watchers all by itself, or any other plan that you chose to do. But for someone like myself, who got stuck on a plateau, and with my hormones and everything, it just was not budging. And I decided that I was going to use dry fasting as a tool to fix it. And the rolling 72s have been just the answer. I just got back from Weight Watchers. I was down another, I wrote it down, 4.2 pounds. Yay! I'm so excited. So that makes a grand total. I'll put a picture in here for you guys to see off my Weight Watchers app how much I was down, because it was 4 weeks that I did the dry fasting. So I was down 1.8 the first week, but I was weighing myself down with the BBs because I didn't want the water weight to count. The next week was 3.4 I was down. That was the 2nd week. The 3rd week I was down 1.4, and that was with no BBs that time because I started the fast Tuesday night. So I weighed in Wednesday morning. I hadn't had time to even really dry out yet. So I was not worried about it. And then the 4th week, I was down another pound. And yes, I had wore the BBs and heavy shoes and heavy clothes and multiple shirts and stuff. So then I started my refeeding, and through the weekend, and then actually through the week, I helped a friend move yesterday and just was cautious, just eating, like tuna salad. Actually had full mayo because it was from Wawa. Wasn't like something I made special, but just conscientious choices. Still keeping in mind keto-ish and low calorie. That's kind of been my theme for not gaining back the weight, is my point. And so then today I was curious because this is the first day that I'm done and I'm not weighing myself down and I'm not doing all that. And I was down an additional 4.2. So yay. That was it was a grand total. On my Weight Watchers app, it says I was down 11.8, but if you don't count my jeans and shoes and everything for real, like how much I was down, it was actually 12.4. So that's not bad for a month. Like I said, other people can do it other ways and that's fine, but some of us get to a certain age and our hormones don't want to help us out anymore. So I just had to put the kibosh to that, and it seemed to work really well. Matter of fact, it worked so well, I'm not sure if I should just keep going. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. I'm just sitting here like, should I decide? I don't know. But anyways, I loved it, and I didn't really have any problems. I mean, overall, it was a total of 12 days of dry fasting out of the 30. But it didn't seem like it because it was only 3 at a time. And then I had 4 days off to still go out to with my husband and go do things and fun things. And I wrote a couple things about my favorites, what my favorite things were from the whole situation. And I think my most favorite thing is that it kind of destroyed my snacking habit. Like, I don't find myself thinking about food all the time anymore. I don't know if my brain or myself just doesn't know if I'm eating or not. So I'm not sitting there going, when's my next meal, you know, or worried about, like when people are going by with Chick-fil-A, and I don't know, that all just turned off somehow. Maybe because 3 days at a time, I had it all tuned out. And so now people can be eating and drinking and I can see it, but my brain is not saying, you should get some, you know? So it really helped quiet the food noises down, which I have really, really enjoyed, you know? And then I've been I just grabbed some of the good magnesium tablets from Costco, and I have some potassium ones, and just trying to keep everything replenished through the refeeding periods. This was a 2 capsule serving, and plus I would try to eat the fruits and vegetables that were the lower carb, you know, like avocados that have the magnesium or the potassium in them. Sodium, I've never been one to cut out sodium, so definitely never had a problem with that. That's when we hike the Appalachian Trail. That's literally like your ultralight. You carry as little as you can, and I actually carried a bag of salt. That's just me, because I'm not gonna go without my salt. But anyways, I wanted to touch base and let you guys know how it ended. Today's the last last day I'm gonna keep track of it, unless I do something for another video. You just have to come back and see how I'm doing, because I'm definitely gonna keep losing weight. If I have to do it dry fasting, then that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely with Weight Watchers. I enjoy the camaraderie, so, and truck camping and all the things. So hang out with me. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all your wonderful comments. Y'all just make me cry. Oh, somebody just made the sweetest comment today. I just sat there in the truck. I just about teared me up, man. Y'all are so sweet. So anyways, just thank you so very much for your comments and your love and all the wonderful things that you guys do on your end. Thank you and love you all. Bye. Mwah.